You've recently made a mistake. Me too. You know why? Because we're human. Because humans make mistakes. The only difference between an animal and a human, in my mind, is the fact that we understand when we mess up. Animals don't get it. So what it is so important about understanding that you've made a mistake and understanding that, guess what? Today's gonna happen. Tomorrow you're going to wake up. The world's going to keep moving, and the world is full of people who aren't perfect, people who make mistakes. The difference between everybody and the successful people in life, in any area of their lives, is their ability to realize that they've made a mistake and to learn from it. What do I mean when I say learn from your mistakes? It may sound fairly obvious, right? We hear this our entire lives. But what it means to learn from your mistake is that once you realize you've made the mistake, you will put in place actions, structure, outline to make sure that when you see that mistake coming up again, you correct that course. Life is this curvy, winding course, and you'll make mistakes along the way. That just means that you're human. But it's your ability to correct that course before you make that next mistake that will ultimately straighten out your course over the course of time, over a period of time, and throughout your entire life. As we get older, we make different types of mistakes. Also, as we get older, it can be easier to be hard on ourselves because we say, you know what, I'm not there yet, I'm not perfect, I'm going to keep making mistakes. Why can't I stop making mistakes? There's no need to stop making mistakes. Just stop making the same mistakes over and over again. You can be so happy if you learn from your mistakes. Ultimately, what we're here for is to become better people, to learn from our mistakes in a way that will allow us to grow and be fruitful tomorrow, that will allow our families to develop and grow over time. And that will allow us to look back on our past and say, I'm not that person anymore. I'm a better person right now. Anybody that comes up to you and tries to act as if they never made mistakes is lying. Don't be someone who doesn't make mistakes. Be someone who others can look up to and be honest with yourself in the sense that you've made mistakes and you're not trying to cover it up. The worst thing that you can do is try to cover up a mistake. 2 reasons. A, you'll never truly cover it up unless you're a sociopath, because you will always have it in the back of your mind that you are somehow, not the person you're portraying. And B, the second part, you'll never learn from it unless you truly acknowledge that you've made a mistake. So don't try to cover it up. Acknowledge the mistake as soon as possible. Be passionate and open and vulnerable about being able to correct that mistake and move forward with your life. I may have made a terrible, terrible mistake yesterday, and it may not be gone today. I may still be dealing with the repercussions of it today, but that's okay. Even though I don't feel great today as a result of a mistake I made recently, I know that moving forward, as long as I can learn from it and grow from it, life will get better. Life will move on. Being vulnerable about your mistakes also means that you can reach out to people who maybe have some support to offer you, and through communicating with them, you will be a better person. You'll recover faster from your mistake, and especially, listen to me, especially if that mistake affects other people, being open and honest and communicating with them will help you as well as them heal faster than if you tried to cover it up and make it go away. The sooner you acknowledge the mistake, learn from your mistake, and grow as a result of your mistake, the better a person you will be. You will grow exponentially in your life. You will find more happiness and ultimately more motivation and inspiration from your own life if you're able to conquer those things early on. It's all part of being human. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe to connect, motivate, and inspire each other as we develop together. Please leave a comment below to spark conversation, and if you have any suggestions for a future Empowerment Project video, send me a message. I do value your input, and I really love to hear from you. Till next time, have an inspired day, and I'll see you soon.